Good morning, you beautiful people. I'm the Mighty Chops, and welcome back to another day, another adventure, as we play some more Outer Worlds 2. You guys been following along. We aren't super far in the game. We got like 10, 12 hours, I think, in the game. Lots of running around, lots of gathering quests, lots of doing side quest shenanigans, as always. I mean, that's just who I am when I have an open world RPG. But welcome to a random Saturday stream before I have to go to work. That's what the important thing is, because I don't normally do this. I don't normally get up early and go to work, except for I worked early. I came home early last night and went to bed early. So I got like 3.5 hours to kill. And I figured I wanted to play some video games, and what better to do it than play video games with you guys. So we're gonna jump in. We're gonna see if I can figure out where I left off, because I honestly don't remember. I don't get to play it as much as I would like between this and RimWorld. RimWorld's going to be my main game always. Outer Worlds is my fun side project right now. So let's jump in. Let's have fun. Let's see what happens today in Outer Worlds 2.
Why worry about the rift? It's not supposed to gobble up Arcadia for years, and I'm sure something else will kill you way before then.
Rift has already killed us once. Granted, I jumped into it, but it's already killed us once. All right, so let me continue where I left off. I honestly don't remember what I was doing, but we'll figure it out. As always, if you're on Twitch, you can find me on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, you can find me on Twitch, all by the same name. We do this thing live Sunday, Monday. What? Whoa, what's that word? That's what I did last. I got her an arm. Go. Cool. All right. I do this live on Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays more often than not, with some RimWorld, some hot RimWorld action. So some rift anomalies there. Let's look at our journal. Oh yeah, we need to figure out what we can do on side quest above and beyond. And the scheme of the smugglers. Oh, guess we can start with that one. Investigate the greenhouse. So that should be around here someplace, right? Where is the greenhouse? Oh, she wants to talk.
I feel strange. In a good way. Auntie's documentation doesn't describe the side effects of grafting with a crabble, but so far, not hearing complaints from me. I'd say this officially puts me back in full fighting form. If you ever thought I might slow you down, you can give those fears a kiss goodnight.
Glad to hear you're feeling better. Good. If the graft had gone wrong for a second, I might have been on your own again. Glad to hear you're feeling better.
That, Commander. I got a good feeling about this partnership of ours. Just
why was that so creepy?
That
was creepier. I appreciate that, Commander.
No matter
this will be remembered. No matter what it takes. Thanks. Happy to hear you have you aboard. You don't have to prove anything to me, not to me or anyone else.
Well,
there we go.
Then I guess I ought to open the eyes of those who don't quite see it that way yet. I appreciate you hearing me out. We should move on.
We should move on. So where we're going to? We are going to the greenhouse, right? Vending machine, workbench, region. Did I set that waypoint? I guess I did at some point. Okay, so it's somewhere here in town. I just don't remember where. I thought it was up this way. Maybe it's up that way. Let's go talk to her. Because she gave us the original quest
Any luck with our, discreet extermination efforts?
Those drones won't be bothering you. Oh,
Merciful law, is this? Tell me you did not steal my performance review, soldier. We could be court-martialed for even looking. No, I am not gonna look. I'll wait for the reviews to be distributed along the proper channels, and... Oh, hell. This is worse than the last one. Promotion denied? No, this has to be a mistake. How can Officer Carr claim I don't understand supply and demand regarding shifting market urgency? That's unfair.
you lowered your injury and health death incident by 15%. That has to count for something. Do you?
Of course I do. What I lack is the proper resources, damn it. I'd have just handled this on my own. Show some true initiative. Well, the next review period's right around the corner. Suppose it's never too late to tidy up my reputation. Take this for your trouble. While
Cool.
I learn my lesson, you might as well profit off my shortcomings.
I like that.
That is the best damn news I've heard all day. Make sure to collect your reward at the bounty terminal if you
Already
haven't
done it.
already. No use in leaving well-earned bits on the table.
How are
Better
things?
now that you've thinned the herd of drones. Or would you call that a swarm? Either way, real shame about my performance review. I thought I was doing better. Not according to Carr, at least.
That's right, I got double jump last stream. Nice. Okay, so it's not this way. It's got to be over here. Maybe it was a left instead of a right. Maybe it was... Oh, here it is. Here it is. We have to investigate here. There's something I'm missing here.
You're back. Why?
I'm just curious.
Really? Feel you're entitled to that information, do you?
So sneak or leadership. Ah, that's what I need. So it's either sneak or leadership.
It doesn't. I know a slew of folks missing pieces of themselves who disagree. All because they weren't bright enough to mind their own business when they clearly should have. So, is there anything else, or can I get back to work?
Ah, you handle all your this by yourself, plus you have other jobs to do? There we go.
What? No, that's... I was just being sardonic. It's my way of saying, I'm so tired, it feels like I've got 50 jobs.
Ah, sure, whatever you say. Your tone of voice made it very clear you were very serious. Why backpedal now?
Whoa, now just hold up there a minute, friend.
There we go.
I badly turn a phrase and jumble my words a bit, and you're going to call me out as a liar?
I'm not calling you out, but you are backpedaling. All I did was ask why.
Huh. True enough on all counts. Plus, you've got the grit to stand there and say it all to my face without any kind of hesitation. You know, I've been looking for some backfills with the kind of cleverness usually only found on the seedy lower decks of the claim. Feel like making a few bits?
Absolutely, we'll make a few bits. Why wouldn't we? That depends on the job. What are you offering?
It's Auntie's flagship, where all the best movers, shakers, and up-and-coming ne'er-do-wells hone their killer instincts.
Oh,
Work
I
for
like
me and you may see
this.
it someday. Interested? Wonderful. Your jib is exactly the kind of cut we could use right now. And I've got a whole cartridge of bits that's been waiting for someone to earn it. I'm part of Sub Rosa. We're a group of merchants, information brokers, and commodity traders who deal outside the system's
I
most
like
frequently
outside the
found
system.
prey.
You can trust them. We make under-the-table deals with them all the time.
We're the best way to get things done in anti-space if you're looking for profit. Want to buy it, sell it, move it? We've got someone to do it for you.
Okay. So you run a black market in Arcadia. Sounds good to me.
Oh, isn't that just wonderful? I had no suspicion when you walked through my door that you'd help resolve the last of the morass Paradise Island has become for us. And all we need you to do is access Quartermaster Cardos's terminal and scrub any Spectrum vodka from her ledgers. It's already been resold, so having it in her system could become problematic. Expunge it, and I get you some bits, and the friendship of Sub Rosa all over the system. You get me?
So why should I care about Sub Rosa's friendship? And what if I get caught?
Because we are the black market in Arcadia.
Okay.
Odds are, at some point,
I
you're
like
going to
knowing
meet
black market
something you
people.
just can't get legally.
Yeah.
And you'll be thrilled we're associated. Sub Rosa feeds that appetite to not just survive, but to thrive. And that's taking all of us places. We're more than simple opportunists. We are opportunistically driven. Trust me, for both short-term benefits and long-term prospects, you want to be our friend.
And what happens if I get caught?
It'll probably be nothing. She's just a sergeant, not someone who has any real pull. And I've already made arrangements with everyone who matters. So, if she catches you, about the worst she can do is a switch on the rest.
Why do I not believe her? All right, I'm in. I'll be back when it's done.
And I'll be waiting here with your bits.
Hey, I like bits.
This new corporate life is so confusing for us protectorate folk. Do you mind if I ask you?
The inside there or behind here? Ah, I've already been in there. Display current inventories. All right, let's go. We did our first job. Nice. We're welcoming ourselves into the seedy underbelly of Arcadia. Oh, wait. I wonder if I can get in here yet. Was there? I wonder if there's a way in on the roof, maybe? Yeah, no way in on the roof. Make sure there's no way in underneath. Every place I've come to has had like hidden exits underneath. That's okay. Who are you? You seem very sneaky. We'll pick up some fruit. Like nothing ever happened.
Hello again. You get that inventory issue sorted?
Quartermaster's terminal is one large shipment of vodka short.
How grand. That officially mops up the last of the mess from the buffoons that came before me. And, as promised, my good fortune is also your good fortune. And while this might be a tad fewer bits than you were hoping for, remember, you've also made allies that you'll find all across Arcadia.
I like
Just
allies.
keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black circle near the middle. Like the one you passed on your way in. Find that rose, and you find Sub Rosa.
All right. Which one is she talking about here? Stylish yellow rose. I don't see it.
Why do you corporate folks do all the hard work instead of letting auto mechanicals do it?
Because we get paid to do it. We need the money so we can buy things.
We've already been through here, right? This is the... Oh. Oh, let's go back. I don't want to read this. Play stupid games. From Emily Galloway to F Men. I've begun my work here, including taking over my predecessor overseer's role at the greenhouse. Unfortunately, it seems the Fairfield situation is even worse than we feared. That buffoon Caldwell apparently felt receiving our inventory as aerial drops was just too much effort. So he was having the pilots set their asses down at the old Protectorate landing pad, after which he'd move the goods in the middle of the day, apparently expecting that everyone was just going to ignore their little shenanigans, no matter how much of a ruckus they caused. I considered paying a visit to Caldwell's cell in the old constable's office so as to ask him why he could possibly be that hull-headed, but there's no answer. He'd probably give just that he justify the risk of to the public. To be certain, we knew rushing unsalted agents into position was risky, but there was so much profit to be made on the damnable moon that we just had to try. Still, never in our wildest did we conjure these clods burying themselves in crabble crap this deep. In addition to the obvious smuggling, they've been run up a dozen related crimes, including market disruption, unconscionable shrinkage, and anti-monopolistic pricing. Still, at least they're all accounted for. Unfortunately, some of the charges against them seem a mite bit weak. And if they get loose, I'll have twice the work getting this operation back on track. But give me no mind, I've shaped a plan. I think I'll solve it with my next move. I finished gathering all the internal information on the troublemakers, gift wrapped the whole lot of it, and left atop the local compliance adjustments terminal. Given the incredible financial windfall this case now offers him, I expect he'll aim to deliver our former associate to the undisputed claim as soon as humanly possible. Give me a week or two after he leaves to finish cleaning up, and we'll be ready to get our market back to work. Oh, so I should have come here the first time. We'll take that bypass shunt. Jewel ring. We got all sorts of stuff in here. This is Milver Street's private locker. I wonder if he's got the key on him. Let's take a look, see what this has. Personal logs. Market musings. Note to self, genius as all of the following ideas may be, they could use some fine-tuning. Outreach programs for the health and happiness of Arcadia. Auntie's Choice sponsored amateur tossball league. Capitalism 101, an introduction to Auntie's Choice and how you can climb the corporate ladder. Slogans for the attention and brand allegiance of Arcadia, of course. Why trust the paradigm when your life could be sublime? Has the protectorate forsaken you? Fear not, for Auntie knows just what to do. Suitable secondary titles in honor of your hard-won accomplishments, you dashing devil, you. Executive of Eloquence, Administrator of Assimilation, Proprietor of Panache. Is it true that persuasion has been pushed aside in favor of battles and bloodshed? I hope to law this is not the case. Oh, but my age is catching up with me. And I know now that my words fall on deaf ears, as I am but a doddering old fool. I know the eyes of Auntie, and indeed everyone in this town, and upon me now. So if I am to show my methods are sound, I must make my move now. I mustn't fail. All right, all right. Dear Miss Tinsley, it is regrettable that you are harboring these thoughts. Given time, you'll most certainly make yourself useful to Auntie's Choice. If all else fails, simply find a mirror and gaze at your own magnificence, and I'm sure you'll find the feelings of inadequacy melt away. It works for me every time. Although, should these feelings stem from lingering protectorate connections, I may be able to be of use. Do you perchance still possess any yet yea-saying compatriots reluctant to full give themselves to Auntie? If so, do tell your favorite minister so he might help you help yourself. Okay.
How do you protectorate folk feel about all these little things? Auntie and sister, the next big money-making opportunity.
Your upper story must be more damaged than this launcher if you're back tugging on my ear again.
Oh, I feel like we got off on the wrong foot.
I'm here to do a job, not make friends. Maybe I'd feel differently if so many people's lives didn't depend on me fixing this system. But no use moaning over what ain't. If only I hadn't misplaced my repair manual last week. This would have been a cinch.
I came across that.
Did.
I did.
That'd be the first thing that's gone right today.
Yeah,
All right,
let us
let's
help
see
you.
it.
Oh, I didn't take it, but I remember enough to fix the launcher.
Well, you certainly sound confident in your powers of retention. I'll be over there if you need me. Way over there. Should clear the blast radius at that distance.
Let's fix her launcher.
In the...
You didn't go anywhere. Also, there's a tower there. That's really cool.
All right, so you got her working. Bully for you.
Yeah. Don't sound so disappointed.
No, sorry, you're right. You did me, and all of Fairfield, a good turn here. Just thought I'd feel more relieved when the launcher was working again. There's just this weight in my chest won't loosen. Worry gunking up my inner workings. Protectorate could launch an attack from that Vox station anytime. What if the mines aren't enough?
Then you all be dead, I expect. You really care about Fairfield, don't you? Do something then. Don't just stand around wringing your hands.
Why do you think
think I was so twisted up about the launcher. I know I can be brusque. The word unpleasant's also been bandied about before.
You don't say. I wouldn't call you unpleasant. I might think it, but I wouldn't say it.
Yeah, I'm a real piece of work. Maybe that's why we worked well together. Here, managed to cobble some frags together from a damaged mine earlier. Who knows? Might get you out of a pinch one of these days. And seeing how expertly you worked, you may as well take this armor modification too. I'm sure you'll have an easier time installing it than I would.
Thanks. I'll see you around. All right. Look at that. We are completing quests left and right today. Really? I can't get up there? Huh. Okay. We can certainly do it from here. I think I was up here once before. Yeah, I was up here once before. I wanted to get over there. That's what I don't remember why I was trying to get over here, but nothing up here. Okay. All right, so we had oh, what is this? Auntie's choice. So you've just been liberated. What now? Oh, we've already read one of these. Been to the doctor. We can go here and talk to the bar person again, see if there's anything new with her.
Our target audience here is people who want to forget their worries and sometimes their names. Well, don't you look thirsty for fulfill? Oh, right. The fair shake. What'll it be, stranger?
Open vendor. Let's see.
Pick your poison. And I am mostly not being literal there.
I don't think there's anything. Oh, we're trusted, so we get a discount. Ooh. Sell our junk. All right. I don't think there's anything we okay, I got kicked out of there.
Trying to stay on top in the cutthroat world of facility sanitation is not a young person's game. No siree.
Huh, okay. No conversations here. All right. So I might be all caught up, although let's see here. What do we got to do next? Side quest. Rescue the submit. Yeah. Let's go work on that part of rescuing everybody. That means I got to go back over to the bridge, right? Yeah, let's fast travel to the bridge. Let's go see if we can rescue the subversives before you know, the whole launch thing. Or Auntie's choice sends out a team of whoever it is. There's supposed to be a hole someplace over here. I might need to find it from the outside to be able to get there. Or maybe it's on that side, but I don't remember. Oh, there's a, what is this? There's a whole thing up underneath here. I did not even know this.
Ever feel that pull to jump when you're staring down from way up high?
No. And unless you grafted with a terror ray when I wasn't looking, maybe don't give in to that urge.
Okay, so there's a place here to pick locks. I completely missed this spot. Huh, okay. Yeah, but there's a place down there that we can go into once we get our lockpicking high enough. Let's save. All right, and we are going here. Set as active. Go over here and take a look. But nothing. Okay. Did we ever come in? Oh, I don't even think we came in here. Oh, that's bad. Treasonous activity report. Paradise Island treasonous activity report 1014. Today we caught a subject as they fled from our base. We believe they had an accomplice, although we are still working to verify this. The subject claimed that Brigadier Montelli was out of control and they were simply afraid of him. No loyal subject who performs their duties as instructed has anything to fear from their superiors, even if Brigadier Martelli has recently increased security protocols. Normally, as an individual who is guilty of such a crime would be given the option of extended mental refreshment in light of their otherwise spotless service record. However, Brigadier Montelli has dictated that any type of treason on Paradise Island is to be punished by immediate execution. Praise the Sovereign. Okay, well, sounds like we're going to be up against it here pretty soon. Protectorate.
Figured this ship would have departed by now. You know how Sentinels are. They take their time with traitors and instigators.
They're stringing up their own people. Sick bastards.
I wonder. Character inventory. Armor. No matter what, I wish it would tell me, like, I don't know if it's like a disguise, you know? A bomb suit? When did I get that? Okay.
Got some bad company.
Are they're enemies, right?
Prudence dictates we repel disruptive influences. Nothing strange.
There's scrutiny.
Right. Disturbance detected!
Ready to waste. On your command.
Thought we were done for now.
How do I even get in? That's what I was trying to figure out first. Oh, is it right here? No.
Charging boldly. Into the frame.
Sensibly, I must reload. Taking cover.
Okay. Let's restart that. Load game. So it's saying I need to go right there. Good Lord at my inventory.
Never more content. Never more.
Trouble ahead.
What kind of tomfoolery is this?
Aborting
The
search.
sovereign provides, the system abides.
Giving back to it.
Huh?
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Moving in close. Can't fight. Move forward.
The idea is to kill them before you die.
Back in business.
The Earth's Directorate found a flaw in you. Your leadership leaves a bit to be desired, with your companions often finding themselves in harm's way. You are no longer able to revive your companions in combat. One goes down, your other opinion will get a boost. Yeah, we'll take that. Hey, we got the key card. We were supposed to come over here. I thought we were supposed to do something with the ship.
Back again. Thought we were done for now.
We could have done that without ever, because I was back here. We couldn't have done it. I had to murder him either way.
You again. I heard fighting. What's going on?
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hotbox. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But it's too late.
What do you mean it's too late? Where are the others?
I gather you haven't noticed the bodies in the pen here.
The others don't look like they suffered easy deaths. What happened?
Montelli, damn him! He executed March and Pharaoh outright, ranting about traitors. Then the Consul Sentinel arrived to conduct a preliminary interrogation. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Consul wants someone brought back to him, alive. Lucky me. I managed to memorize it before I was nabbed. 02519W. Should help Zeb decode the intelligence we sent him a whole lot faster. Please don't think me ungrateful for your efforts, but I'm not going anywhere.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the commander and I could...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces.
That might just be the most ruthless bait and switch I ever heard. Your friends ought to be proud.
Thanks. Funny what ideas come into your head after losing a molar.
Dang. Okay. Usually the best practice is blow up ships when you're not on board.
I'm no martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. But if I escape, the Protectorate will pursue me, and everyone I care about will be in danger. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system. With the right spark, I think I can ignite it.
Sounds like you ever...
I have my doubts. Even if she managed to spark a few wires, that ship's bound to have a fire suppression system. It would kick in if there was any real ignition.
What do you propose then?
Not blowing yourself up for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere, and our cause can continue in the shadows. Please, if you can help me sabotage the transport, then help me. We don't have much time.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander?
Ooh.
The others paid with their blood to protect the cause. How can I be unwilling to do the same?
Don't you see? That is what the enemies want, more pointless death. That's exactly what some mindset would say. You're dying won't bring back the others.
All right. I'm going to trust you on this, if only because I don't feel my head screwed on quite right at the moment. I just hope you're not wrong. No point in remaining here then, is there? Especially since you've already gone to the trouble of unlocking the gate. Tell Zeb I'll rendezvous with him later, somewhere safe. One last request. Don't damage the transport. A lone escapee is already insult, but a Sentinel killed, her transport destroyed? The Protectorate won't ignore such outright injury. Anyway, thank you again. Look after yourselves.
I know what Audra said, but what if she's wrong? I can't help thinking we shouldn't leave without bloodying the Protectorate's nose first. I could still go through with our plan from before. Sabotage the transport, make it look like an accident. Wouldn't be hard. I'm torn. On the one hand, Audra might be right. But when else are we gonna have a chance to take out one of the Consul's lackeys and a Protectorate vessel in one go?
My answer's no. Whether she's wrong or right, it still seems like a risky move.
Yeah, but it's not like we've ever let that stop us before. That Sentinel's not gonna stop. She'll find new targets, new people to torture and kill. If we do nothing now,
He makes a good point. He makes a really good point.
Hands. Thank you, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long. Done. Won't go into the particulars, but you can trust that ship will blow the moment it hits orbit. Let's get back to Zeb. He still needs a cipher, and he'll want to hear about what happened with Audra.
what's down there? Just close enough to grab it. Nothing up top that I can do here? Okay. Where are we at on the map? Okay, there's a whole section of stuff over here. Oh, more crabbles. Nice. Hello, my crabble friends.
Guns cocked and loaded. Here's the thing.
Oh, wow. Oh, I was already here. Oh. This is where I was at. Extra primer port? Okay. Yeah, I was already here, just on the other side, and I couldn't get here. Help. Nothing up there? Okay. There's some extra loot, nothing super special. Oh, we could have used distraction devices. I don't know how to do any of that. All right, we're gonna go back to Zeb, which is here. Nope. Is that where we're supposed to go? I can't remember. All right, guys, give me a couple minutes. I gotta run, take some food out of the oven, and I will be right back. All right, everybody, I'm back. Let's go ahead and jump back in. This is not where we were supposed to go. We need to go to Zeb. Oh, there it is. Yeah, let's go here. I also want to hit that workbench because we got that silencer, and putting that on our pistol. What bodies have been found? See, there's a workbench right here. I didn't kill these people.
Mind your own business interests.
Okay. Oh, I did kill these people. Never mind. I totally murderized those people. Where's that workbench? Right inside. There it is. Ooh, stuff. How could I leave things behind? Mods, absolutely. We're going to do the Rattler. No modifications available. Oh. Okay, armor. What do we got here? Defensive plates, maybe? Sure, we'll do that. I think I've already got my helmet modded, so yeah, we'll go that route. Yeah, my helmet's already modded. Breakdown maybe? Let's see, what can I break down? E, hold E to break down all junk. All right. Break down the melee stuff. Weighted sentry blade. Let's keep the gas mask just in case it becomes useful. All right, so we broke down some stuff. We'll keep all of these. Party upgrades. Let's make sure I can't upgrade any of these, I don't guess. Okay, that's fine. I was going to try and put that silencer on the pistol I have, but I'm guessing it can't go on a revolver. It has to go on an actual pistol, which we'll find one eventually. I don't want to use it on what I have now. Westport. Have I been? I don't think I've been to the top up here. We might have to go to that next. We'll see. Go there and talk to Zeb.
You've returned, but where are the others? Hold a moment. What's that in the sky? A Protectorate transport? What the blazes was that?
Called sabotage, obviously.
What is it? What's happened?
A sentinel worked them over bad. Only Audra was still alive when we got there, and she was ready to blow herself up to take out that ship. Luckily, we found another way.
Damn the Protectorate. At least you were able to get through to Audra and still find a way to avenge our fallen comrades.
Exactly.
And what of the cipher?
This is for Niles. This isn't for me.
I was
So
beginning to fear I'd have to decipher this intelligence the hard way. Perhaps I was mistaken about your commitment to making amends, Niles. Thank you for being true.
Can't fault you for having doubts. But I have changed. I am changing.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so surly.
you're lucky I like Niles so much.
I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles long ago. Hopefully it fits. This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Expect to hear from me should our cause require further assistance from the Earth Directorate's best.
All right.
Just need to pack my things and I'll depart. Best not to stay in any one location for too long.
Got time for a debrief, Commander?
Feels good, don't it?
See what Niles has to say.
Folks like Zeb and Audra hit back against the Protectorate. Almost like being back with the Earth Directorate.
Is that a warm, bubbly feeling in your chest? I thought you just had acid. I thought I just had acid reflux.
Pretty sure Val can give you something for that. The reflux, I mean. It's easy to focus on all that's going wrong, but wins ought to be celebrated too.
You're right.
I'll tell Val to hold the confetti.
Are we? Yeah, this is probably aggro on site. Let's go over here and see if what's going on at this big building. Also, let's take a look at our journal. So side quest now, gain entry to the Auto Mech Repair Center. Okay.
Huh. Well, at least it's not shooting the water anymore.
Subject to the most exalted dignity, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
I really hope he doesn't need any of this stuff to.
Visitors, huh? Just meandering about, free of any appointed minder? Not so sure I ought to be speaking with you. If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogarth. That tall, stately building back yonder is his domicile. Do hate to come off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two confabulate. Word of the wise, despite what you might hear, we still consider ourselves part of the Protectorate. Anyone spots an outsider engaging in misdeeds might just open fire.
I would never. We would never do any misdeeds.
Literally everything I own is underwater.
What do you mean? Everything we have belongs to the Sovereign. We own nothing. But surely the Protectorate will provide anything you need.
Of course they will. Doubt is a tool of the enemy.
Yes.
May the Sovereign guide you.
Okay, so you're not going to talk to me?
Hit what in the where now?
The Sovereign provides. The system abides.
Okay. We're not stealing anything. It's not labeled as stealing.
I had a nightmare that the matriarch didn't gift us the paradigm. And we were left to scramble for purpose and profit like Auntie's workers.
Hello. Come here often. Goodbye. This unit yours. Our answer.
Sabotage and/or manipulative indoctrinatory falsity. Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Everyone knows the paradigm epitomizes the pinnacle of social order. Why? Because the matriarch herself designed it, and the sovereign
Well, that looks juicy. I mean, there's nothing I can do here, but that tells me there's something that I'm gonna need to do. It's behind a locked door. All right. I like how they know you're going to pick up everything, so they're like, we won't let you put it down as theft. Okay. Oh.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem.
Some Sprat. Let's see what this console has to say. Private entries. Remembering Horizon Point. Horizon Point was a tragic loss for the Protectorate. To think that such a monumental achievement could be so rapidly undone by unpatriotic, flat-footed outsiders. We cannot allow the same fate to befall Arcadia. The Vigilant saw fit to save me from more severe mental refreshment, or worse, it must have been for a reason. Perhaps it is to ensure the safety of the system and all of my fellow subjects. I am so fortunate. Perhaps one day I'll even be able to avenge Horizon Point by punishing the ones responsible for its destruction, if the perpetrators themselves even live. How many years has it been since the disaster, and yet I am still tormented by the question. The Protectorate is infallible, so how was Horizon Point breached to begin with? How could our glorious system have come under attack from such chaos? No, these doubts are poison, a sign of a disordered mind. To believe the Protectorate could be better than it would only be admitting its imperfections. Clearly, I am the one in error, failing to understand the paradigm's grand design. If only I had Montelli's clarity. He has remained a bulwark in these perilous times. I should be so fortunate to live up to his example. Montelli is under a great deal of pressure. That much is obvious. I've known Umberto a long time and have seen him so persistently agitated, so changed. Far be it from me to question my decorated superior and friend, and I cannot help wondering what has him so surly as of late. I suspect he is being asked to do things against his conscience, but what are these demands and who are they coming from? Perhaps I will take this up with him during our next rotation at the Vox. Okay. Westport generator. All right, so that's what that room is. There's no way I can get in there, I guess. So the big house belongs to the main guy.
Trust the plan, serve set progress, sustain the system, serve the sovereign.
A fine quote. We must rout all disruptive factors and invasive elements.
Door is barred shut, huh? That seems interesting. maintenance log. Repository. Reservoir status abundant. The seawater's desalination purification system is operating at a baseline level of flawless automechanic efficiency. Much of all the Protectorate society is perfect. Cistern water quality exceeds maximum standard. Portability, subjects may drink, breathe, recreate, and irrigate with care of restraint. The seawall is breached, contaminated with elevated levels of salinity. Although currently overwhelmed, the purifiers will compensate without question. The system abides in all things, and soon the reservoir will run clear again. Not today, though. Recovering. Only days after the seawall breach, the water desalination and purification system has returned to pre-invasion levels of efficiency. The recovery of the purification system was never in doubt. A case of events writing themselves, the system truly does abide. Don't see anything up there, but I'm guessing the door in there can only be unbarred with hacking or let's make sure I can't talk to these people.
Sovereign really does think of everything. Prudence dictates
Do you
we
think
eye
our
our
enemies
neighbors.
envy our prosperity all
Prudence dictates that we watch our neighbors. Try not to think. It'll only make you
Choice
unhappy.
sure sounds exhausting. I mean, you have to do it all the time.
Glad the wireless told me that I'm happy and everything's splendid. I was starting to feel sad after the ocean flooded my house.
Embodies and executes on it. Throughout history, human societies were constantly out of balance. Individualism ran rampant. Depletion of resources and lack of community led to terrible suffering. Poor dears didn't have the firm benevolent hand of the sovereign to guide them. Here on Eden, we will enjoy the full luxury the paradigm affords us.
What did I just stumble upon? Examine. Protectorate declaratory address system for use by duly authorized personnel only. Interference with the ongoing broadcast is strictly forbidden. The interface for the loudspeaker system in Westport allows authorized protectorate subjects to update the audio cartridge playing. But we don't quite have that one, that quest or whatever it is just yet.
Material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted.
All right, so we did our full round. There's one guy here.
The matriarch and sovereign. Ah,
Hey, we can talk to him.
right out of the aether. Just as I imagine our proud sentinels do. Like, here I am, your innermost thoughts are known to me, and nobody once hears from you again. Caught me reciting passages from a beacon to the cosmos, illustrating my steadfast fidelity. All subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the sovereign. That part always hits me directly. To quote my personal log, an essential passage, rightful and true. Charlton Weintrot.
Huh, no need for all that, Charlton. I know your brand loyalty lies with Auntie's choice.
Why, that's wonderful. I'm actually quite relieved a fellow customer like yourself somehow saw through my carefully maintained act. Others in Westport fail to perceive my true nature. I am hardly one of the herd around here. A reference you'll no doubt recognize from those keen Auntie's Choice commercials.
Exactly. Sure, the ads, not some woolly cow cola, are particularly riveting.
I am not familiar, though that does sound like one of their products. I refer to the ones for Purple Berry Crunch brand cereal. You likely guessed their influence right off, what with my assertive attitude and all.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
laugh at danger. I
Not the purple
that
lips.
character is a revelation. You and I are just like him. Get up and go getters. Say, did Auntie's Choice send you here? Don't fret. I am exceedingly skilled at keeping secrets.
Lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work, report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just
Let's see here. I'm no doubtly involved in all manners of clandestine efforts.
How I've waited to hear those words.
Sure.
Anything I might help with at present?
Required quest. Okay.
Really? What was he like? Bold, assertive, with a wildly obstreperous theatrical air?
Everyone knows the paradigm epitomizes the pinnacle of social order. Why? Because
An audacious proposal. Yet this place, despite its recent humidity, remains comfortable and familiar.
A true go-getter would jump at the chance.
I just imagine it. A new life full of breakneck decision-making and fending for oneself. But no, while I have acquired a distinct craving for certain Auntie's Choice products, I remain a good, loyal protectorate subject at heart, if not in stomach. Hate to dash everyone's hopes. Suppose I am still part of the herd.
It'd be a real shame if this went on your public log.
Huh? You do that? Really? No, I do not believe your dissemblage. A true go-getter would never resort to such tactics. I see right through it, plain as day. Of course. Toodaloo. Hey there, go-getter.
raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the
Greetings, non-protectorate wretches.
Let's see,
With regret, I must inform you that those outside our glorious society may not take freely from our stocks, as our subjects do. However, I may offer you a limited selection of premium items for moderate respective fees.
Sure. Let's see what you have. Adrenaline Edge. We'll take those. Take those. Take that. A legendary sword, combat drugs. Yeah, nothing I really want other than the things I picked up. Okay, let's sell him all the...
And rich natural resources represent a fascinatingly complex ecological...
All right, let's go inside and see what's going on inside. Workbench outside. Yeah, okay. Oh. Wait, we can upgrade Niles. So let's do that. Party upgrades for Niles. Superheated accelerated barrel. Or do we upgrade his armor? Rubberized joint seals immunity to shock. All right. So, oh, what is that? Oh, nothing useful.
Word on the wireless is that Auntie's choice is years behind us sociologically. So they've started the war to grab any part of the paradigm that they can.
Right now, the paradigm needs our houses underwater.
It's infected.
Hopefully it'll need them
Let's
dry
stay alive
again
soon, we'll
someday,
have to
but
start
until
cutting.
then, it's a short swim down to your possessions.
Okay, so we know what's on the ground floor. There's a couple places I want to look right around. Was it in here? No. Yeah, no, we've already been in here. Okay. Just making sure we covered all our bases.
Prudence dictates we maintain sufficient zeal and...
You walked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions.
Absolutely.
So, I assume you're presently devoid of mortiferous injuries. Good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle.
What happened here?
You haven't heard? When Antes invaded, they broke the seawall. Flooded nearly half the town below, where most of the domiciles were. A number of our subjects drowned. Others got concussed, or even crushed. A few were electrocuted or exposed to caustics. Took a while for our water purifier to catch up, so some drank tainted water, which is not good for you at all. I'm glad it's working again. All right, well, don't let me keep you.
This is all going perfectly according to the paradigm, I guess.
body. Imperfect
I just
thoughts
can't
struck
wait for it to be
friendly
going
invasive.
more perfectly again.
Stranger?
Of course, it's Prudence dictates we maintain
Stay
sufficient
true,
zeal at
outsider.
all times.
A perfect society demands perfect thoughts.
Okay, so nobody's gonna talk to me till I talk to the dude upstairs, I'm guessing. But I don't have the proper lockpick skill to get in there. That door's not open to me. Okay, nothing in here.
Greetings.
Invasive species can unbalance even the most robust
Oh, so we're definitely gonna have to go into the broadcast. I've already opened it, so it don't really matter.
It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to protectorate excellence, now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Tut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor.
Well, hey,
at
welcome to
once?
the stream, brother.
Affirmative.
Perhaps you're
So far, so
wondering
good.
why I opened
I'm
my
enjoying it.
arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance.
We're only about 10 hours in the game. I may be 12 hours in the game right now, but I do a lot of running around, getting quests, talking to people, reading the lore, things like that. So, I mean, we're still in the first act pretty much on the game. I would suggest if you liked the first one so far, I feel like you're going to like this one. But I mean, it's everybody's a little different. Why open my arms for thusly for a stranger, simple as guiding light.
I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence, automech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts.
Automech parts grant you the help reprieve you exactly. Wait, automech parts help grant you a reprieve. How exactly? Wait, did I miss a memorandum? What do you need a reprieve for anyways? I just realized I have some. Okay. Can't you just reprogram the automechs?
Recalibrating a mechanical is not simply a matter of flipping a few switches. We'd need variable gears and essential motivators to have any hope of rebuilding their programming. Reprogramming mechs to perform functions outside their assigned roles is a complicated affair. Our wily chief mechanist can do it, but not without parts. Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts.
Did you mention that exact reason?
Oh, you failed to hear the loudspeakers on the way in? The announcement we're obliged to repeat incessantly. Well, allow me to paraphrase. Protectorate law finds us guilty of treason on account of letting Westport fall prey to Auntie's choice saboteurs.
Such a judgment seems unnecessarily
These fine
cruel.
and decent folk don't deserve having their lives thrown away on account of my failures. If I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of its previous glory, sufficiently functioning by employing mechs reprogrammed to repair and rebuild, the arbiters might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences, allow them to maintain things around here in the spirit of continuity and such.
Sure.
Hence my use of the term reasonable facsimile. I owe it to every single person here to try.
Sure. If you require assistance, let's negotiate my fee.
What sort of payment do you seek? Don't imagine we have much you need. Enough to lead and inspire those who work there, once at least. I was previously the ranking vigilant on this island. Why do you ask? I don't know what an Earth Directorate is, and I thought we were past the need for being coy, but fine. I'll extend you my trust as a show of good faith. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in.
How can I say no to that? I can't.
Wonderful. My unavoidable march to the gallows feels lighter already. At least now my subjects will have a fleeting chance. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. But do not, under any circumstances, tell those stationed there why you need them. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here.
Right. Well, sounds like I'm facing imminent death. Not the first time.
Farewell now.
Why? Because the matriarch herself designed it, and the sovereign.
All right, so that's. That was one of the things we've been missing anyways, was the access to the automech place.
I just feel sad for them.
Almost missed the routine. Don't suppose you checked in with Vigilant Hogarth yet, eh?
I absolutely have. He was very welcoming,
Glad
in
to
fact.
hear. Probably sprung an important task on you afterwards, I'd wager. I mentioned to
Sure.
the Vigilant how I'd reset my chef mech to prepare meals to my liking. Next thing you know, he puts me in charge of repairing all the mechs in Westport.
Mech repairs. Mech repair, isn't it? So you're saying you're underqualified for the job?
I mean, sure. All the underlying logic's the same if you mull it over. I've been trained to run them big algae processing units, which are a fair amount more complex. It's just, subjects are expected to mind their assigned area and particular forte. So I was a mite taken aback. But I'm happy to help the system abide any way I am able.
Any thoughts on the other residents of Westport?
Curativist Row is a fine sort. Pillar of our community. Might impatient, sure, but with how busy she is, we'd all do well to respect her time.
Okay.
Watch out for that Weintraut fellow. Talk your ear off if you let him. Kinda lonesome, but doesn't let anybody near his place for some reason. Even before the flooding. Everybody else? Decent enough, I guess. Not to indulge in idle talk, but things have been different around here of late. Not at all overwhelmed or terrified of dying, though, of course. The system abides.
Okay.
Much to do, truly. Toughest challenge now is upkeep of key apparatus. If that generator goes, for instance, doubt I have means to fix it. We lose power to charge our mechs, this place is done for. Final nail in the coffin, or similarly minded metaphor of your choosing. Not that the paradigm would allow that, of course. What? Oh, yes. Goodbye.
I feel like there's a quest from him.
Do me
but
a favor. Keep out from underfoot. And away from that generator. Need it run.
Okay. Let's go talk to the doctor one more time and talk to the doctor and Weintraut.
You've returned. Hello again. Here to help? Or just being friendly?
Here to help.
Hard to say, since I don't know any other way. We have more sense of community than other places, which I couldn't imagine getting by without. Before the invasion, Automechs took care of most things. I had plenty of time for my interests. Forays into nature, socializing. Must say I do look forward to mealtime around here. Arcadian tenderloin in particular remains a favorite. Hard to find a bad meal in the Protectorate, though.
Okay.
All right. Be careful out there.
So I feel like I'm just missing something. Like maybe I'm not supposed to be here just yet.
Hello again. Any new
But-
business to discuss involving secret sympathies and sugary spoils?
I could use opinion on something. Who else in town do you consider important?
As a recent convertee to Auntie's Choice, I'd be honored to share my maverick, individualist perspective. Well, I can tell you someone who thinks he's important. Pinckney. Ever since he became interim chief mechanist, he's been crying day and night about that generator. If anything happens to that thing, I worry for his mind.
Okay. So we don't have for whom the bridge toll. Okay.
Toodaloo. Hey there, go-getter.
Take a flywheel. All right. So we need to figure out
Look who's back.
the Ministry of... Well, I can do that. We're doing that one. The Ministry of Accuracy. Where would that be? What is this over here, I wonder? Oh, we've already been there. A workbench. There's some areas here we haven't been to yet, so maybe we could go there. go over there. Oh, there's the Ministry of Accuracy. You burned them down, Shep? How dare you? All right, well, we're going to do two things. We'll come back to here. I want to run over here to turn some stuff in here real quick. How's it going today there, Shep?
Greetings. Something new to report?
Yes, I have 4 more volumes.
Ah, well, then here are your rewards, per earlier terms discussed. I trust you'll find it all useful. Return with the remaining 5 volumes to complete the set, and I shall provide you the rarest rarities available to me. You've returned. I take it matters are progressing well?
Oh, never mind.
Return
I thought I had
with the
enough.
remaining 5 volumes to complete the set, and I shall provide
I think I'm
you
missing
the
one
rarest
volume.
rarities available to me.
I'm doing well. You know, staying busy. Up early today because I went to bed early, so I figured I'd get a quick stream in before I have to go to work tonight. All right, so let's go back to apparently I missed something down here in this place when I was here. Wait, am I going? Yeah, I'm right here. Or did I even go in this place? I thought I did. Yeah, I totally went in here. Gotta go up a floor? Oh, I'm gonna have to do this whole run and jump and stuff again, aren't I completely missed a computer. That's what happened. Overdue deliverable. Print Euphoria Arc Pass. Our research indicates that the ministry is 207 days late in delivering critical information to Euphoria Arc. Hey, all right. Sensor tasks. Sensor task. Following retreat from Fairfield, 3 dead, 6 missing, 1 wounded, 10 active, unit cohesion broken, morale low, awaiting instructions. Sentinel report automech report by Laster. I spied 2 sentinels resting with an automech last night upon their leaving. I found the new data record recorder hidden beneath the main sensor's lens. I'm perplexed as to their intention. They must know I would have found the recorder eventually. What's more, they're sentinels. They could simply request the primary data device if they had a mind to. I should likely say something, but if something goes wrong with the automech, I'd be afraid to have it in abnormality credited to me. Wiseman fears anything that would label him unfaithful, and historically I would apply that moniker to Alphonse Schulz, but now seems he fears nothing, for he has recently spoken out in an outrageous and unseemly manner. It seems not what occupation you're youth prepared you for, the Sovereign sees your best course for the whole of the Protectorate. It matters not if you find the work distasteful or tedious or difficult. You do it with pride for the sake of the Protectorate. You do not tell 24 children you are teaching that. You've been demoted to a glorified sprat wrangler. Matriarch, help us. Okay. All right. So, hey, we got a level. Nice. I completely missed that computer, I guess, the first time I came through. All right. So let's level up. We could do another one in lockpick and another one in observation. I think we go lockpick. We could go a couple more into sneak. One lockpick, one observation, or one speech. Yeah, let's do that. One observation, one lockpick. Absolutely. Everything hides from me. All right, so let's see what we have here. So I can get psychopath. I'm not a huge fan of that. Brand enthusiast. Oh, serendipitous slayer. You gain innate critical hit chance with pistols and SMGs. Additional critical hit chance with these weapons automatically reload a small portion of weapons magazine. Okay. Buying or selling items at a vendor accrues goodwill. After accruing enough, you gain a permanent discount and sell bonus with that vendor. The contents of a lock container can be viewed before locking. Okay, also you gain an increased range bonus with guns. Ooh, that might be pretty nice. Treasure hunter. So either pickpocket or treasure hunter. Probably pickpocket, right? Let's go pickpocket, just in case I need that at some point in the future. What's my reputations looking like? All right, Auntie's Choice, we're trusted. Sub Rosa, we're still unknown. Order of the Ascendant. All right. So now it looks like we need to go here. All right. Let's save. Because I'm not sure what kind of crazy shenanigans we're going to get up to here.
What did I tell you? Unless you got approval, you can make like a sprat and skedaddle.
Steps aside, I'm approved to enter.
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for xeranium gas. We sprung a leak. Nothing too bad. Aside from the headaches, nightmares, missing teeth, and headaches, one more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
I wonder if they meant to say headaches twice, or if that was a an error on their part on the game. Something that need, you know. Don't mind me, I'm just looking around. Making sure you guys don't have anything hidden that I can put in my pockets. I'm making sure your defenses are up to par. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so everything here is stealing, apparently. Who are you? Protector Nephite.
Outsider.
Outsider. Protector Vindicator.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have. Outsider. And defend it.
Oh, this looks terrible. Wait, isn't that what's her name? I guess not. Can I get down in here? Surely there's something useful down in here, right? Oh, it takes us out to the beach. Sniper cloak. Ooh. Shiny servo. Huh. Okay, so there's, yeah, nothing down here. Cool, cool, cool. Looks hazardous to your health. Yeah, that looked quite hazardous. That's okay though. All right. So we're just looking around right now, you know, making sure, seeing if there's anything we need. What's in here? Oh, this is an elevator. Well, let's see what's at the top. Okay, somebody to talk to. I don't want to do that just yet. We'll come back and talk to them in a minute. I want to continue looking around first.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal, we must adhere to decontamination procedures.
Okay.
Ambience are in premium levels are higher than average, but within acceptable ranges.
We'll see what he has to sell.
State your business.
Are you the shopkeeper?
This unit was engineered to facilitate management of supply inventory at this installation.
Oh, this is surely exciting. Someone is finally trying out my automechanical quartermaster. Show them what you got, quartermech.
Command not understood.
Huh. I thought that would have put it into sales mode. Best look into that later. Please, give it a try yourself.
Let's see what
All wares should be perfectly visible already.
Sorry, it tends to take things too literally. Maybe try phrasing the request differently.
Lull detected. Conversational status uncomfortable. Request not understood.
It only understands the words I've added to its databanks. You wouldn't believe how many words there are for buying and selling. Guess I missed peruse. Look, for now, just use the phrase initiate commerce. It's what I used during the initial testing.
Initiating commerce.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. All right. Ooh, Zionator. Well, that seems like it's going to be nice. All right, let's sell things we don't need. How about that? Let's sell armor that we don't need. But I wonder if I can sell the stuff that I'm wearing. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. We're up to 6,000. So we want to buy at least these two. I don't care about the stun baton. Repeating rifle micro reflex sight. I think we just want that. They've got another pet. We'll take the pet as well. And we are officially broke. Well, not broke, but we're kind of broke. All right. All right. So we got another pet. And that weapon, here. So it shoots 3 rounds, 50 round magazine, and fires depleted Zeranium rounds that cause target to take progressively more damage from the weapon. Can also fire longer in tactical dilation mode. Okay, so don't use it on mechs. Got you.
See you soon, I hope.
Sure. Why does this look like someplace you never want to visit? Okay, upstairs. So the bunkhouse. Cool, cool, cool. Dock workers, earrings, necklace.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
Sure. Whatever you say. Okay. So I feel like there's nothing here.
Lower your weapon.
All right, out the door we go.
Might be wise to give that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
What about you?
No, the doctor.
Only a mild case, but the doctors are withholding treatment to study my symptoms.
Sovereign's mercy. How do you feel?
Downright privileged is how I feel.
Okay.
Sick with pride, nauseous with courage, and chronically fatigued.
Automech technicians. This is probably where we got to come to get the parts. We got all sorts of mods. Explosives bench. All right, so I guess we should start talking to people. Where's the main dude at? Sabotage the facility. That's the doctor. Oh, whoa.
Outer
Toxicity.
chassis sealant test number 14 is confirmed a failure. Uranium exposure rate appears to be unaffected. Test model displayed standard.
Where did the main guy go? He was here someplace. Damaged loader mech. The loader mech is out of order. There's no obvious signs of what could have caused the damage. Observation. On closer look, the dents and gouges bear telltale markings of a scrap bot. One of them must have jumped on top of this loader mech on its way to the rooftop. Well, look at that. We found exactly what we was looking for. I honestly didn't expect to find this up here. We'll go ahead and save that there. Okay, let's start talking to people, I guess. When I came in, the main guy was like right here. So I guess we'll just start working our way around.
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure, amplifier requisition, and 2 more cases of uranium exposure. We're a mite bit busy these days.
Earlier, was that you arguing with the local marshal?
I'm afraid so, and you were wise not to get involved. The marshal is under a lot of pressure to deliver automechs to the Vox relay station, but I'm responsible for their quality control. If even a single automech steps out of line, it will be the end of me.
Okay. What's the worst that could happen? So blame the Zerian gas. Sounds like the damage is already done.
Brigadier Montelli does not accept excuses, and he does not tolerate failure. The Marshal is a good man, but he values speed while I value accuracy. Neither of us is wrong, but in this case, we both can't be right. You'll want to see the quartermaster. She's right next to the gate you entered through. Under the Marshal's office, she'll only be able to sell you our surplus, but you might find some of it useful.
Sure. Okay.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have.
Outsider?
This unit beautifully acknowledges your presence.
All this stuff is...
Outsider?
First the attack, then the Zeranium.
Experimental log X94. I've managed to consolidate the waveform down to the point where it can be generated by a handheld device, but I need something to project a field using it. One enterprising fellow suggested that catalytic amplifiers used in the Dragoon automechs might serve, and the idea is merit. I'll speak to the Marshal about it in the morning. Note to self, one of the automechs mechanicals wandered into my lab, picked up a crate of supplies, couldn't decide where to set them down again, and just gave up. Later, I felt a vibration so hard that the dust shook down from the ceiling. Let's keep an eye on their behavior. That's telling me where to pick up the supplies.
Oh yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for stoking the spark of invention? Regular disruptions to one's train of thought. Now, what is it you want?
I'm Commander Chops, and you are?
Quite busy, as I said, and less pleased for this unscheduled work suspension. Now, did you have some business here? Oh, we'll get to that presently. Now tell me, are you familiar with Zeranium gas?
Absolutely, it's killed me multiple times.
I haven't time to prattle unnecessarily, no. But my current project is of utmost importance. An active discussion is sometimes known to lead to a breakthrough. I could speak at length about Zeranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from Zeranium's remarkably unsavory effects,
Okay.
as well as other forms of harm.
Sounds useful.
Quite splendidly, if I do say so myself. The principal function of the device is confirmed operational. I merely need to work out some minor implementation concerns. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components. Good, good.
Yeah, I'll help.
Wonderful. As an added incentive, I'll allow you to keep one of the prototypes once the work is finished, so you be sure to give it your all. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray Zeranium effluvium. Gas, that is. My supply is running low from all the iterative testing I've been performing. Merely activate the device once it's inside a Zeranium cloud, the one around the main hangar specifically. Try to avoid any fields of dense Zeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions?
Does the gas need to be from the hangar? Would any Zeranium do?
Normally, yes, but on the off chance that environmental exposure has altered the gas here in any way, I'll want to work with local samples. Ideally, the resulting shielding will protect against any gas, but since it's of utmost importance that it work on the gas here, I'll be calibrating against that.
Okay.
Well, of course, obviously. To that end, I'd suggest choosing a cloud of lesser density for your collection efforts. Lower chance of near-instant death that way. If you suffer prolonged exposure, assuming you survive, see our local medical officer next door. She is highly preoccupied by the treatment of Zeranium-related maladies. I believe that covers all the necessary education for this particular assignment. Oh, so exhilarating to have a new subordinate. I look forward to thoroughly scrutinizing your work. Now, shoo-shoo! Off with you now! Gather those samples! Shoo!
Sounds lovely. Sending me to my death. Dense Zeranium. Concentrated uranium is most commonly found in industrial settings, regulated, and in the aftermath of warfare, hazardous. Protective equipment is required for closer inspection. However, protective equipment is still hypothetical and pending invention. ETA unknown. That makes me feel less enthusiastic. All right. Ambient uranium. Uranium in its natural state is less concentrated and seemingly less hazardous. Long-term effects on automechanical circuitry and living tissue are inconclusive. Use of shield devices recommended. Okay. Well. That's not what I was trying to do. So this isn't a gadget, it's a... This is where I jumped up and got the auto mechanic parts.
Apologies, I must concentrate on my work. Maybe one of the others can help you.
Commander, I think this stuff is eating my lungs from the inside.
So can I not, how do I put it down? There we go. Pick up the... Sure. Let's go talk to the doctor over here and see what she's got going on.
Oh, a new arrival. Oh, and what's this? You, I dare say,
Absolutely.
are exhibiting clear signs of zeranium exposure, stranger. Fortunately for you, you appear to have a fairly mild case.
Yeah, no symptoms yet.
I imagine you haven't even noticed any symptoms yet. If you'd indulge me, I have a few questions I'd like to ask for medical posterity, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, go ahead.
First question. Can you describe the conditions in which you were exposed to the zeranium?
I was collecting zeranium for Delphinia. I was attempting to enter a large building on the far side of the facility.
I'll mark it down as haphazard meandering then. All too common these days. More dangerous than one might think.
We're not telling her the truth.
All right, next question. How are you feeling? For instance, do your bones seem noticeably softer somehow? Have you observed any sterility on your way in? Or aching in your thyroid or spleen?
Aching in my spleen. Okay.
Well, good for you. Keeping a
My
positive
spleen
attitude can
aches
often
every
aid your
day.
recovery.
Every day.
I wish more of my patients shared your optimistic disposition. As a token of my appreciation, allow me to provide you advanced zeranium therapy of the highest possible quality. There, that should do it. Do stop back in if you suffer additional exposure. I would love, be pleased to act as your consulting physician again, should the need arise.
Cool.
Don't have much to spare, but you're free to have a look.
I don't have much money. Oh, she's also got an encryption key. Okay, so we need to make a little bit of money so I can buy that encryption key. There we go. We'll sell that. We'll buy.
Well, look who it is. What is it this time?
You mentioned Zeranium. Can you tell me anything about it?
Gladly. I've rather dedicated my life to researching its unique form of matter. What would you like to know?
What exactly is Zeranium?
Zeranium is a crystal. Even in its raw form, it generates energy. But once refined and stored in a quasi-gaseous state, its output increases exponentially. Zeranium is found in a liquid state as well, but it's far too hazardous and inefficient for our needs.
Okay.
Refined zeranium is used to power nearly all major protectorate technology. It's an amazingly efficient power source. However, it's also highly unstable and must be mined exceedingly carefully. Even minor bumps or jolts can cause zeranium crystals to explode.
That's good to know.
Total avoidance is best, but try to get out of the zeranium as quickly as you can if exposure becomes necessary. Come to think of it, there may be some exciting new breakthroughs in the near future. Our visiting scientist next door is working on a device that shields the user from zeranium's effects, though she was having a spot of trouble last I heard.
Okay, tell me about its dangers.
Zeranium in its default crystalline state poses two risks. First, it's extremely volatile, exploding with an immense burst of energy if upset in any way. Second, zeranium crystals produce a small amount of gas, which we think helps stabilize its crystalline lattice, but that's just a theory. In this gaseous state, zeranium is quite hazardous, breaking down organic matter through a mechanism we still don't quite understand.
How long can someone survive?
The concentration of the gas is a critical factor. A person could remain in a light haze for several minutes, whereas a dense cloud can kill near instantly.
I found that out already.
I could talk about this all day if I let myself. Hope I haven't bored you unduly. Was there anything else I could help you with?
I'll leave you to it. All right. Let's see. Is there anybody else in here? You won't talk to me. We're not stealing anything.
Stay true, outsider.
Outsider?
All right, maybe upstairs now to talk to the main guy since we've wandered around so much.
I'm glad that spectacle didn't scare you off. Between the recent attacks and the gas leak, you find us on the razor's edge between reason and panic. Anyway, if you have hands and a will to lend them, I won't turn away help. This gas leak of ours has proven inexhaustible, patient, and insidious. Zeranium is hardly my area of expertise, but it falls to me to find a solution, lest I follow my predecessors to their untimely fate.
Sure.
Speak with Delphinia Bryant. She needs all the support she can get, and I'll spare no resources on this particular problem. Her invention, once operational, will provide you a shield from the worst of the Zeranium. Her workshop is just past our clinic. Once you have the shield, see me about the leak. I'll give you all the details.
What causes the
What else
Zeranium
would
leak?
disrupt the harmony of our perfect system? Auntie's choice, of
Sure.
course. A chance shot hit the wrong pipe early into their assault. Zeranium wreaks havoc on automechanicals. Every combat-ready mech in the repair hangar was overcharged and beset with behavioral problems. Further damage soon occurred.
I'm surprised you didn't stop the gas leak then and there.
Had I the resources, I would have sent wave after wave of engineers into the facility until one of them flipped the correct switch. Alas, the tragedy unfolded before my time here, and resources were slim.
How's the situation around here?
The situation is deteriorating rapidly, and I need that gas leak fixed. Otherwise, my automechs might as well be paperweights. While I trust that Brigadier Montelli has everything well in hand, that assurance does not alleviate the grim tidings felt in the pit of my bowels. Loyalty and instinct run hand in hand. I'm a protectorate man, after all. So why should I be ill at ease, despite our stalwart chain of command and dependable kin at the helm? No matter. My unease is nothing when measured against the strength of the Protectorate. This facility's purpose is the maintenance of automechanicals. When the war kicked off, it became a military asset, and I am its second steward. The old staff should have laid down their lives to repel Auntie's choice. For their failure of loyalty and grit, they were punished. Rightly so. Now, their burden is mine. But I won't allow my unit to suffer the same fate.
Okay, so this is the guy that took his place. All right, we'll be back later. Do you get upset if I use your computer? Marshal Donaldson, Montelli is asking about those military-grade automechanicals you promised, and I'm running out of excuses to give him for the delay. You were entrusted with this facility after the predecessors failed to defend it. It distresses me to imagine a loyal soldier such as yourself suffering that fate. Any update you could provide concerning their estimated delivery would be most appreciated. Sooner rather than later, I hope you or more may be punished as a result of Brigadier General's vexed disposition, yourself included. All right. Dr. Bryan has asked me to extract the catalytic amplifier from our only functioning Dragoon. I know you ordered us to give her full support, but I have reservations about dismantling a working automech. I've denied her request until further notice. When the damnable war is over, I humbly recommend that head mechanist Woodrow Contos be acknowledged and promoted as a steadfast member of the Protectorate. We may not always see eye to eye, but he is a true asset to the paradigm and always grateful to have him on our side. He would stop at nothing to guarantee victory. Oh, that came from Montelli himself. There is very little to tell. I was selected to be the warden and attended a military academy, and there are days of idyllic drilling, marching, maintaining equipment, good times. By the grace of the sovereign, I was then separated into the officer training track. Leadership came naturally, but I soon discovered my true passion. Officers are given access to the writings of previous high-ranking wardens, and to this day I continue to bask in these treasures that have been handed down through time. This fine repair center in the heart of the Vox's automated security, a valuable asset and a valuable target. Sadly, the original stewards failed to defend the facility from enemy bombardments. They were consigned to execution and mental refreshment. Now the Ark is my charge, my burden, my inheritance, and failure is not an option. We're small, but we're scrappy. Wartime strategy dictates that major assets be secured before expanding resources or on retaking minor sites. Our enduring presence here indicates that the tide is turning in our favor. While I'm not at liberty to disseminate the full teachings to those of lesser station, I do try to expose those others to particularly powerful fragments when and where I can. I know the pearls I cast often end up in the mud, but feel I'd be remiss not to shine the light of knowledge on the unlearned. I count the following among the most inspirational. Loyalty is life. Life is service. Words to live by in these dark times. Trust in the paradigm, but check your supplies. More than one officer has not lived to regret failing to follow this advice. The true have nothing to hide, the false have nothing to show, a reminder that we are each responsible for each other, for the other. Know your worth or find yourself lacking, a phrase which applies to all loyal subjects at their station. Okay. Marshal, the evidence shows that the exposure to uranium gas causes near permanent corruption to the targeting behavior subroutines of automechs. Even if we could access the repair hangar, we shouldn't be sending these automechs to the Vox relay station. I know you have your orders from Montelli and that he wants results, but what happens to us when our automechs turn on him? I feel like that's foreshadowing of what I'm going to accomplish. All right, let's go talk back to the doctor, or not the doctor, the scientist. Already looked at that.
My little minion. I trust you've made progress in your tasks?
I've collected the uranium sample as...
What did I tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that or you tolerate uranium poisoning like a champ. Good for you. Should you suffer from any lingering symptoms of contamination,
I already
visit the
did.
medical center and they'll get you squared away. Now, on to business. The device already generates a field exactly as specified, albeit on a very small scale. Still, progress is progress. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user.
There we go. Game took a moment there for some reason. And that's where you need my help again?
I require a component called a catalytic amplifier. You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside.
That seems fortunate.
You would imagine so, wouldn't you? Unfortunately for me, our chief mechanist, Woodrow, wasn't enthusiastic about my proposal to geld his only combat automech. So you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier.
What was the...
I'm sure he's just being cautious. Should Auntie's choice attack us, we don't want to be caught defenseless. No doubt he also seeks to retain an unspoiled automech, since the others are by now riddled with uranium poisoning. Dragoons are a mainstay of our military. The design has been in production for decades. I had a model of one when I was young. All children did. You must have seen the large automech patrolling the interior grounds. That is the Dragoon.
I'll get the catalytic amplifier one way or another.
A flexible mindset should behoove you on this task. Perhaps the chief mechanist will prove more receptive to your request. Failing that, be prepared to exercise creativity if needed. One last thing. The Dragoon must not be harmed. Not only would the amplifier likely be damaged, but we'd both be summarily executed, assuming we survive the firefight that ensued. Well, off you go. Shoo.
Yay. All right, let's go talk to this guy.
Yes? You want to see the quartermaster. She's right next to the gate. She'll only be able to sell you our surplus, but...
Outsider?
I feel like something didn't update. I've already got the... Because I already picked the one up from the roof.
What can I do for you this time?
It's going to make me use that one.
Well, any closer to obtaining the catalytic amplifier? Until a more convenient date.
Must not be damaged. So I can't pickpocket it. It seems like it That sucks. Let's do a hard save here. All right, so we did a command 13 hours and 28 minutes. Just in case I got to go all the way back and do this in a different order.
Catalytic amplifier? Oh, superb. I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it, but pressing on. Just a moment to remove what I need and install it in the prototype. With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than Zeranium, you know. Damn near everything, as long as it's charged. Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war. Don't thank me. Just doing my part for the sake of the paradigm, same as anyone.
Gas deflection apparatus. Is a gadget that grants you a temporary shield protecting you from damage and hazards such as uranium. Activating the gadget applies the shield, depleting the damage taken on time spent inside the hazard. After a duration or enough damage is sustained, the shield will disable automatically. Reactivating the gadget while it is still active resets the duration and the amount of shield remaining. Reactivating the gadget while it is still active.
What can I do for you this time? I knew Dr. Bryant would come through for us, that she'd prove her worth as surely as any subject of the Protectorate would. Seeing as you're the only one trained in the use of that gadget, what say you put it through its paces? Make your way inside the repair hangar and find the control terminal to purge the Zeranium. And be careful with that terminal. We don't want the situation getting any worse.
We wouldn't want the situation.
Why in law's name would you want to know that? Good thinking. I suppose if some computational greenhorn left even one of the intake conduits open and shut down the Zeranium flow, that'd be a disaster. Good thing we don't make rookie mistakes in my unit. Any further questions? Don't worry about Woodrow. Smart fellow, but his cautious nature gets in the way. Yes, there is some risk that exposure to Zeranium will corrupt our automechs, to use his colorful language. That shouldn't stop us from delivering them on time. I'm sure they'll be scrubbed clean once they arrive at the Vox relay. But that isn't our problem to solve. You be sure and come back once you've made progress on the leak.
Sure, yeah.
First the attack, then there's Zeranium. At this rate, we're never getting caught up. Outsider?
Okay, so oh, damn. Dang it. I don't think I saved it after that. Okay. All right, let's see if I can figure out where I need to go here. So it's in there, but behind a locked door. We'll pick up the shotgun rounds. That's nice. But
Apologies, I must concentrate on my work. Maybe one of the others can help.
I can't get in that way either. Can't get in over here. So what am I missing here? This is obviously right here. Thanks, Shep. Maybe I can come back and talk to him.
What can I do for you this time?
No. Wait a minute. I remember being here. There was something back here. and I couldn't get to it. And I remember that. What was it though? Okay.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
This unit's current work task takes priority over conversation.
If you need something, kindly make it quick. She and I have been over this 100 times.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Understand. The original staff of this facility were rounded up and refreshed because they couldn't safeguard a protectorate asset. Why should I follow their example by reducing our sole working Dragoon to a pile of unpatriotic scrap? I can't. I won't.
Ooh.
Marshall Donaldson wrote that? And in an official record? Well, I don't know what to say.
You can affirm your commitment to the cause by helping me fix the facility, soldier.
You're right. For the facility, the protectorate, and for the automechs. All right, how's about we get the Dragoon situated over here, so I can extract its vital organ? One catalytic amplifier as agreed. I hate to lose another Dragoon, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Not a chance. Donaldson has done everything in his power to get this facility online. He can't blame me for doing the same. Be seeing you, stranger.
All right.
Yes.
That worked out. Let's talk to her again, see if she has anything to say.
Ah, my erstwhile assistant returns. Until
Okay.
I'm working.
So we got the thing that we needed. Again, I think, maybe.
I hope you brought me good news, outsider.
All right. So unless there's a way into this place that I'm not seeing, you can't climb power lines. Turn around the backside again. Make sure I'm not I'm overlooking something, because we need right in there. I feel like when I was here the last time, I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be important. That goes down real quick. Okay. All right, so unless I have some way to hack this, I don't know that I can do this quest. Let's run in here one more time, make sure nothing's changed since, wait, wasn't there an... I completely forgot about the elevator. Go talk to this guy. I completely forgot about this guy.
Did the authorities send you? Did my torrent of messages finally convince them of the vast crab-like dangers near at hand? What a relief. In here I thought myself dismissed as a loon.
If you expect me to stand here and listen to you ramble, I'll need payment.
Good. A captive audience. Money well spent. You must have spied those nefarious crabbles, roiling, rippling, bubbling, and churning out in the water. No one at the facility believes me, but I've seen it with my own eyes. Crabble numbers have swelled as they gather to defy us. A consortium, nay, an army.
Gads. I might have a legitimate cause for alarm. Thank you, my friend.
Oh, you're right. I could be a secret Crabble and not even know it. Crabbles are the bane of Arcadia. Strong, intelligent, and superior to us in every way. Law, do my eyes deceive me? Is she a Crabble in human form?
No, I'm the future of both species. See, when a Crabble and a human love each other very much, they...
Oh, stay away. Curse me not with your presence. I banish you and reject you from my sight, foul Crabble.
You seem nice.
You may have fooled the others, Crabble person, but you haven't fooled me. The very question a Crabble in disguise would ask. The Crabbles have all but one. They might as well mount my head on their banners. At least I won't live to see the conquest of humanity.
Oh, so I guess I just ruined... Okay, well, whatever quest was up here, I guess it's over with now. That sort of sucked. I thought I was just being funny. All right, let's make sure that... All right, I went down that hole. Go this way. There was no way to go in here, was there? This is the bathroom, the upstairs, yeah. Oh, there's just... Oh, this door's barred shut. Huh. Maybe I shouldn't just stand in the Zeranium. Seems like a bad move. There's nothing I can do. Crazy. Just because I don't have a basic skill for hacking, I can do nothing here. Oh, wait. Uh-huh. I was about to say, I was like, that seems really weird. All right. Well, I guess since we're inside, we will save it now. What's opening? No, we're not going to do that. Just because I steal a few things, we're not taking kleptomania. What is that noise of that keeps opening? Okay. Well, it looks like we're going in here. That ate through the damn... Let's see, don't I have some drugs of some sort that... Something that helps with this. Auntie's choice of... Okay, no, that's not it. Gas apparition. Okay, I've got that. No. I could have swore I had something to do with like lung purifier. Maybe it's not an actual item I can use. I don't know. Ooh. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. See what else this thing has to say. Xyranium flow on. No, we're not shutting it down just yet, right? I don't know what I'm going up here, but I'm going someplace. Override denied. Structural rupture.
I see the way back in through here. Just need to find a way around this mess.
Okay, so we're gonna save it here because I'm not really certain what route we're taking right here, and I'm trying to make sure that we're not messing anything up. Ooh, it's a big old thing. right. Oh, I see. That answers that question. I don't want to do that because he said if somebody would leave one unlocked. Well, I think we're about to piss everybody off, so we're going to save it. Irregularities indicate possible presence of multiple gas leaks. Conduits are located along the north chamber of the building access ports, so I only did one. Are you certain that the approved action, in order to safely shut down uranium flow, both intake conduits must be closed? I think it's time we get out of here. We're going to exit. Stage left. Go ahead and open the map. We're going to travel back to Westport. We're going to give him an auto mech thing.
Outsider.
Surely we did good work.
Welcome back. Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind. That is most excellent. Please, hand them over. Thank you. I know community service can be a foreign concept for those outside the Protectorate, so I hope this is ample reward for your time. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox Relay. While most would refuse my authorization, the sentry assigned to the gate once lived in Westport. Sentry second-class layman. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Use it to press service on my behalf, and she will let you in. Once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It'd save many lives.
Oh, well, admittedly, I do abhor the loss of life.
Look, let's save ourselves some arguing. You've already helped me. I will grant you the writ. You can ignore my request, fine, but you'll at least hear me out. The Vox Relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's lost his way. Now all manner of chaos is raging there. I've heard tell he's even resorted to extra-legal executions. Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. That's an arbiter's job. And even then, they're enforcing existing Protectorate law.
It's Judge Dredd. Right. Who do I need to show the writ of Vox in the relay?
Marshal Corbin. As with all my subjects, I have been there when he needed me. I trust we can call on him now to do his part. Seek him out at the Vox relay, conscript him with the writ, and this is important. You must convince him to kill Montelli. Corbin will want to talk him down, to take him into custody, to message superiors outside the facility beforehand. We cannot allow any of that to happen. If Corbin becomes the highest-ranking officer alive, no one will be able to contradict his accounting of events. The Protectorate execute connivers and schemers. Corbin must appear forced to take down Montelli in the moment. It cannot feel like a plotted coup. Good, good. Here is the writ. I may not survive to see what occurs, but I trust you to follow your conscience. Farewell now. Promise you'll return here if you can, to check in on my people and see how they fare. Oh, I don't doubt your abilities, but the prospects remain exceedingly poor. The facility is exceptionally well guarded, and forces there are the pinnacle of Protectorate training. Even if you succeed, it's only a matter of time before the Arbiter arrives to administer my sentence. Any chances of me avoiding my fate are quite slim, I fear. Farewell now.
Okay.
We need. Prudence dictates we take a moment to rightly appreciate it all.
All right. Was this door open before? It was not. I definitely don't remember this door being open. Oh. Hi, Candid. Painted. I'm like 100% sure that was not open earlier. Okay. All right. Now it's Regent Fairfield. Let's go. Let's go talk to Carr. See what Carr has to say. All right.
You know, I can't recall seeing any of these Protectorate types ever run a scene on me.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it.
Just heard tell some of my troops stormed the bridge to the Vox relay. Auntie may be displeased, but the results speak for themselves. Such a shame the troops won't be receiving any promotions for their daring.
Doesn't seem like much of a way of thanking them for taking a strategic point. Yeah, it was surprisingly easy to convince them to leave their post.
Torres doesn't take much of anything lying down. If he's got what it takes, other opportunities shall arise. If he don't, then I've no further use for him. Important part is the bridge is in our grasp. I'm planning to keep it that way.
I did what I needed to be done at the repair center.
Scouts reported a plume of smoke thick and wide billowing from the facility. Sure didn't seem to be mechanical exhaust. Got more to report?
The people at the repair facility weren't hostile. Felt a little bad sabotaging them.
Though I don't understand your soft-hearted tendencies, you do good work. So I can lower myself to easing your emotional load. Anyone still living at that repair facility is safe. They'll be stuck there trying to fix the facility for the whole war. And we won't attack it, since we know it's ruined. Now, moving on to my aiding you. Normally, I'd send you to the bridge and allot troops to aid you, but the bridge has already been cleared. That aside, your target's the Skycutter Tower. Seems it was recently reactivated, and by our engineers' metrics, might be useful in overloading the Vox's defenses. It's a protectorate power generation facility. Utilizes the wilds of the air currents to turn generator rotors or some such nonsense. I care more for logistics than engineering.
What'll you do now that you've got the bridge?
Keep it by blood and by steel.
That's fair.
My troops may have acted without my go-ahead, but I'll be drawn and quartered before I squander what they've given me.
Thanks for the info. Seems I got plenty of work to do.
It's a protectorate power generation facility. Utilizes the wilds of the air currents to turn generator not at the bridge at least, but the rest of the island shall make up for its absence. Bet my sidearm, once you pass to the northern end of the island and enter the Skycutter, you'll need to find the tower's power routing controls.
Gotcha.
Mayhaps you can wreak some chaos at the Vox. Step light, though. There's no protectorate gallivanting near the tower, which, like as any, means something bloodthirsty lurks within.
That just seems ominous. All right. So I got a new shotgun, it seems. Emergency stop. No, that's something different. I thought it said, she said I got a shotgun. Called like the Directorate. Designator. There we go. Compare. So better weak spot damage, same rate of fire, same stealth, tracing units, weak spots hit mark your target, making them priority to companions. Okay, so it's 50-50, like basically the same damage on everything. What is this though? Emergency stop. We don't have a, we'll have to keep that in mind. We got a couple weapons. All right, I want to fast travel now to the landing pad, and we're going to the incognito. We're going to do a couple things, and that's going to be where I end it for the night, because I do got to start getting ready for work. Mainly I want to do this. Native species. What is this? It's a light. Okay. Murder's best friend. Takes 7? Holy cow. Okay. We also got a new pet. Nah, we're gonna keep Lucy.
Auntie's choice sweet dreams. Finally, an edible sedative that tastes good too. Auntie's choice antibiotics cures most infections.
Lockpick 11 to do that. Hi Lucy, how are you? There we go. Lucy the Crabble. All right. I feel like there was something else I needed to do here. Oh, okay. I didn't realize this was incognito correspondence. We'll go over all that later. Yeah. But guys, as always, I appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. You know, for a surprise Saturday stream before work. Maybe we'll do this more often on Saturdays or Fridays or something. I don't really know. It was one of those things where I had a little time to kill today, and we got it done. We had some fun. Got quite a few quests done. Got a few new quests. Where did my mouse go to? Ah, my mouse just died. That's funny. Okay, come on, mouse. Turn it off, turn it on. There we go. So we got a couple new side quests. Sky Cutter, vanquishing the vexing vapors. Oh, we can actually go back. We're missing one science adventure weekly. All right. So we're it seems like we're pretty far along in this area. I'm not sure what we're going to do next. I'm curious. I didn't know we could go back. I thought like maybe the place was going to blow up or something. Okay. That's going to do it for tonight though, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out as always, whether you're on YouTube or Twitch. The likes, the subs, the follows are always super helpful. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night with RimWorld. We will be back to our new RimWorld run, and we will see if we can complete this one. Until next time, guys, take it easy, be safe. I'll catch you guys on the other